Hello. Welcome to Previously On. I'm Jillian Benani, and this is my new podcast, Previously On This Week, where I update you on all the behind-the-scenes info, filming productions, entertainment news. This is our little gossip sesh. So I will tell you something I'm watching, give you all the recommendations on what you should be watching. It's just our chance to have a little fun every week. So let's get into it because there's a lot going on this week. First up, we have the Summer I Turned Pretty official account gave us a win and shared an on-set photo. So we got a photo of Chris and Lola filming the Summer I Turned Pretty movie, which is very exciting after the uproar that was last week that we all got in trouble for sharing videos and photos from them filming on location. And I guess everybody has been good this week because they gave us this little treat. And I have two takeaways from this photo that they shared. One, Connie's hair is looking good. It is tousled in just the right way. We don't need to worry about it. It's not as stiff, I'll say, as it seemed to be in season 3 of the show. So this was very refreshing to see. I was very worried about the hair. There seemed to be no highlights. It's a little darker. So I'm excited about that. We're getting older Conrad, and the hair is looking good, which is very important to me. The other takeaway I had from this photo is that they are in front of the fireplace. The fireplace. Cue that song from Romeo and Juliet, because I could not believe that they gave us a photo of that. And I feel like not enough people are talking about that. So I feel like they did it on purpose. I feel like it was a little maybe, I don't know, can we call it an Easter egg? I just couldn't believe that they gave us that photo. I appreciate it. Whoever took that photo in front of the fireplace, thank you. You are doing the work for us. We appreciate it. In other entertainment news this week, it is the Upfronts this week. So this is where networks make their pitch to advertisers, basically saying you should spend a lot of money on us. It sounds boring, but it is their opportunity to talk about the shows they have coming up. And we typically get a lot of updates on shows that are going to be coming out this year. So some great updates that we got from Netflix. Bridgerton season 5 is going to be released in 2027, which feels like a long time from now, but this is actually pretty quick, I think, for Bridgerton. A lot of times there are 2 years in between seasons. So this is a season that will focus on Francesca and Michaela, which I'm very excited about. We're getting something different and new with Bridgerton. I can't wait. They've been building these two up now for a bit. They really built them up last season in season 4. So I'm excited to see where this goes. I think it's going to be really good. I'm ready for it. Also from Netflix, we got the news that My Life with the Walter Boys is getting a season 4, which I'm kind of shocked by this. We haven't even seen season 3 yet. In my opinion, season 2 was a little bit lackluster. So I'm guessing season 3 must be amazing. And I will say it got me more excited for the show. They clearly have big plans for this show. I don't know. Maybe Jackie is finally going to date somebody else other than these two brothers, Cole and Alex. We can only hope so at this point, or else this is going to be the longest slow burn love triangle in the history of all of TV shows. Or the longest slow burn for Jackie and Cole at this point. Because we all know they're going to be together. It's all written there. I feel like it's pretty obvious that Jackie and Alex are just not working out. They tried it twice at this point. So we better get Jackie and Cole together now in season 3. And then maybe in season 4, we'll actually get to see them in a relationship. I would like that. Or I need Jackie to just get outside of these two brothers and date somebody else. But either way, you know, I love My Life with the Walter Boys. It's a fun, comfort show. There is a lot to it outside of the love triangle. So I'm excited we're getting more of it. We also got some Outer Banks news from Netflix. So they showed a teaser of the opening of the final season. So they didn't release this teaser. They just showed it at the Upfronts. But according to Deadline, the series is picking up soon after the events of the season 4 finale. So JJ's death. And the Pogues are seen in custody and attending a hearing. We'll find out how they got there. I'm intrigued. Why are they in custody? I mean, I guess, you know, they did do some things, but I did not picture that that's how the season was going to open. I wonder how they're going to get out of this one. This one sounds a little tricky. I know that they always have their way of getting out of things, and usually it involves a lot of running. So if I had to predict one thing for the final season of Outer Banks, it would be that there's going to be a lot of running involved, and maybe they're going to be running away from the authorities again. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to get their way back to Outer Banks at this point, but I'm here for the ride. I will say, Netflix, can you please release the date of when Outer Banks is coming out? They have not told us this yet. They showed this teaser and just said that it's coming out later this year, but still no date. And I need to add these things to my calendar. I got to know when I'm going to podcast about these shows. But we're going to get a lot of new shows this year, which I'm excited about. I know we've already talked about all the Prime shows, but Outer Banks coming back is going to be great. I'm excited. Final season. Other big news that came out of the upfronts from Prime Video. Now, this is very exciting for the romantasy girlies, which is me. I love a romantasy book. So we got the news that the Fourth Wing adaptation has officially been greenlit. Now, this is huge news. This has been in the works for a long time. It's been in development. We haven't gotten an official green light yet. I personally thought this show was going to be a goner. They have not figured out how to adapt these romantasy books yet into TV. And I get it. I think it's really hard. I think it's a tough feat. I think it involves a lot of money. So I think they maybe finally figured it out. I mean, we'll see what happens. But if they presented it that it's greenlit, they will at least be making a pilot. So I'm excited because I love Fourth Wing. I mean, I've read other romantasy books, and I just always go back to Fourth Wing. It is my favorite, and I do see it as a TV show. I think it is the perfect story and a great cast of characters to bring into TV. I think it makes a better TV show than a movie. And I think some of these other books would make a better movie than a TV show, but that's a topic for another time. And it's going to be executive produced by Michael B. Jordan. So he is doing the right thing. He got that Oscar and he said, I'm going to give the girls what they want because they have supported me. So thank you, Michael B. Jordan, for making this a priority. And I'm excited to see what comes from it. We'll probably be getting casting news. I mean, I'm going to be following this till it's coming out. I cannot wait. I can't wait to see how they bring these dragons onto screen. And I can't wait to see who is going to play Xaden. There's so many rumors out there and everything. I hope they really pull this off because I want more romantasy books to be TV shows. We all love them so much. They have such a big fan base already. We figured out how to adapt the romance books. Let's figure out romantasy. Like, you can do it, people. I believe in you. Please give us what we want. And I feel like if they figure out Fourth Wing, then they'll figure out ACOTAR, which I think might be a little harder. But again, come on. Give us what we want. They adapted Harry Potter right away. I don't understand why these books are taking so long. That's my little rant on that. All right, let's get to what I'm watching this week. It's a big week, you guys. Off Campus is officially out today, Wednesday. As I'm recording this, I woke up this morning at literally 6:30 in the morning and I watched an episode before work because I thought I cannot go to work without seeing at least one episode, seeing like what they're doing with this show and being able to know what my initial thoughts are. I also wanted to watch part of it before like all the internet noise got in my head with it. And I got to tell you guys, wow, I love it so far. I think this is such a good book adaptation. Again, I have only seen one episode so far, and I'm already giving this like a 10 out of 10. That's how much I'm loving it because I can see the potential in it. And you can tell pretty much right away if you're going to like a show or not, I think. I mean, you got to give some shows some time, but this show just comes out full throttle. They build the storylines already in episode 1. They give you backstories. They just they're already building it. It's not like, okay, we're getting to know our characters and that's it. No, we get right into it with Off Campus, which is what I like. They're doing it right and they're expanding on the book. I think they're giving a little bit more context into things and just kind of making everything really make sense for the TV show. And I think that's the way you do a book adaptation. You keep in original plot lines. You're not changing anything major about characters, but you're expanding the world a little bit to just kind of make it more exciting for a show. I mean, if you're turning one book into 8 episodes of a TV show, you're going to have to add things. And I think what they're adding, at least so far from what I'm seeing, it makes sense. And honestly, this show is just fun. It's fun because we're getting a whole world. We're getting a whole cast of characters. So we're not just getting Hannah and Garrett. Yes, they are the focus, but even in Ep 1, we're meeting all the hockey guys. We're meeting Hannah's friends. And it just feels like it's more of a world than what we get in a lot of shows now. A lot of times people kind of keep it to 2 main characters and it's like very side characters. And in this one, no, we're getting to know everybody. And it makes you want to be in the world. You want to stay in it a bit. It reminds me a lot of like the older CW shows where it's like, we have our gang, we have our cast of characters, and you just want to like watch them all hang out and go to parties together and live life. And that's how I feel about this show already with these characters. It kind of reminds you a little bit of an old CW show in that way. And I got to tell you, this is not YA, you guys. I feel like I've seen articles of like this YA book. It is not a YA book and it is not a YA TV show. So everybody needs to stop saying that. So that's the difference of this show from a CW show. It's very sex positive. And I wish we were getting 15 episodes of this at least. I already want season 2 now, and I've only seen 1 episode of this. I'm ready to go. I am ready to get off this mic and binge the rest of this show. I will be doing a full breakdown of it, so don't worry. We're going to get all into it. But just initial thoughts, it's a lot of fun. I really like where it's headed. And the chemistry between Garrett and Hannah, don't worry, it's there, and it's good. It just gives the romance girlies like everything we want. I feel like I keep saying romance girlies this episode, but you know, that's what this is. That's what we're talking about. So I hope you all enjoy watching it. Send me all your thoughts as you're watching. I'll break it all down, but I'm really excited for it. I just think they're doing it right. One more thing on Off Campus. The music is so good so far, even just in Ep 1. They're putting in old songs, they're putting in new songs. Music is a big part of the show because Hannah is a music major, and they're really utilizing that, which I like. So I will definitely be downloading this playlist, and I already have some of the songs in my head just when I was at work today. So that it has that going for it, which we need. We need good music in these shows. I feel like throughout this episode, I'm just going to keep being like, and one more thing about Off Campus as more things come to my head. But really what I'm trying to say is I like it, and you guys all better watch. Even if you didn't read the book, you should watch it. I don't think you necessarily need to read the book for this one. They're putting it all in the show, which is what they should be doing. You shouldn't have to read a book in order to understand what's going on in a TV show. So I did read the book for this one, and I really did like it. I like the deal a lot, and I think they're doing it justice. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's coming up. So we got our first trailer for Every Year After, based on the book Every Summer After. And the trailer got me, you guys. It looks really good. I mean, my big takeaway from watching that trailer was this is an emotional one. And I did read the book for this one too. I read this one a while ago. I do think I need to reread it before the show comes out. But I also, don't want it to compare it too much to the book. But I think I got to reread it because I kind of forget a lot. As I was watching the trailer, I was like, oh, right. There is a lot of sad stuff that happens in this one. But I love a second chance romance because you get so much tension. You get so much yearning. There's just like a more emotional element to it. It's like revisiting the past, and normally there's like a mistake that's happened. So that gets me every time. And this show, I can already tell, is going to be doing it right, because I just know it's going to emotionally destroy me. This is going to be the sad summer show that we get this year. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, we get a sad summer show almost every year. Last summer, we got We Were Liars. Remember how that ended? Remember that? We thought that was going to be like a fun, summery type show. All these shows that take place in a very summer type of setting, we always think, oh, this is going to be so fun. We're going to get to watch them lay on a dock and be on boats and have bonfires, and it's going to be so fun. And then I watch it, and I'm bawling, crying by the end of it. So, yeah, We Were Liars was not all boats and bonfires, as we all know. And then, remember the summer before that one, we got The Summer I Turned Pretty season 2, and that one was a doozy. Okay, that was the season where Susanna died, and everyone was a mess. It was not a fun summer show that year. I mean, The Summer I Turned Pretty has had its fun moments, but that one was a doozy. Everyone was really going through it. So now I'm declaring that every year after is going to be our sad summer show this year, 2026. And I can't wait. This is what I like in a show, because I like a show that makes me feel something and feel all the feels. So give me a summer location, like a remote summer location, like small town summer location, and give me sadness. Like, I'm sold. I'm done. That's what I want. That's what I'm looking for. So we have that show coming out June 10th. So not much time between off campus and every year after. They're keeping us busy over there at Prime Video, and I thank them for that. I'm excited. So that's kind of the main one coming up. I know Prime has a lot of other shows coming out, but we finally got a trailer. So that was very exciting, and I'm sure we'll be getting more as it comes out. I can't wait to be in Barry's Bay. I'm ready to go. All right, that is all the updates for this week. Before I sign off, please follow this podcast and subscribe on YouTube. I know these episodes just pop up on the homepage, but it really helps us show up in searches if you follow and subscribe. And while you're there, give us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify. If you don't mind, we would love that. We are also currently covering Euphoria Season 3. I'm covering that show with my husband, Tyler. Very different from these other shows I've been talking about today. But I am liking Season 3. The last couple of eps have been great, so I've been enjoying breaking that show down as well. We've been having fun with it. We've been throwing some theories at the wall. And I'm excited to see how it all ends. So we also have podcast episodes on every single episode of Euphoria, Love Story, Heated Rivalry, The Summer I Turned Pretty, Season 3, a bunch of other shows. So be sure to check that all out on the feed. I will not see you guys next week, but I will be back the following week with all the news. And be sure to follow me on social media previously on _Teen TV to get more of these updates. I post a lot of videos about this stuff as well. So be sure to check that out. Thanks for listening.